1800 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Humayun Zebabasi. First, we'll look into the headlines. Muslim Ummah have strongly condemned and lodged strong protest on remarks by top officials of India's ruling party against Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Khatimun Nabiyyin. Prime Minister says Pakistan is committed to enhance its bilateral ties with Japan in diverse fields. German Foreign Minister is arriving in Islamabad tomorrow on a two-day visit to hold talks with Pakistani leadership on matters of mutual interest. Election Commission of Pakistan has announced to complete printing of the final electoral rules by the 12th of August this year. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops have stepped up brutalities in the garb of violent cordon and search operations across the valley. And West Indies cricket team has arrived in Multan for one-day series against Pakistan. Now the news in detail. Muslim Ummah and institutions have condemned and lodged strong protests on remarks against Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Khatimun Nabiyyin by a top official of India's ruling party. Saudi Arabia described the comments as insulting and called for respect for beliefs and religions. Qatar summoned Indian ambassadors to its foreign ministry and demanded a public apology from India for the derogatory comments. Kuwait has also summoned India's ambassador amid widespread calls on social media for a boycott of Indian goods in the Gulf. Iran summoned Indian ambassador to Tehran to the foreign ministry and lodged a strong protest over derogatory remarks. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation said the remarks came in a context of intensifying hatred and abuse toward Islam and India. The Secretary General of the Gulf Cooperation Council also issued a statement condemning Indian officials' remarks. Pakistan has summoned the Indian chargé d'affaires to the Foreign Office and conveyed categorical rejection and strong condemnation of the highly derogatory remarks made by two senior officials of India's ruling party BJP about the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Khatimun Nabiyyin. According to the Foreign Office, he was told that these remarks are totally unacceptable and have not only deeply hurt the sentiments of the people of Pakistan but of Muslims across the world. Meanwhile, Minister for Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb has condemned in strongest terms the blasphemous statement of BJP leaders about Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Khatimun Nabiyyin. In a statement today, she said the statement by BJP leaders is another proof of the extremist mindset of the BJP. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif says Pakistan is committed to enhance its bilateral ties with Japan in diverse fields. Talking to Japanese investor in Islamabad today, he said Japan is not only a very dear friend of Pakistan, but a valuable donor which sent about $13 billion to Pakistan in the last 7 decades. The Prime Minister expressed the resolve to remove hurdles in the way of enhancing trade between the two countries. He condemned the work done by different Japanese companies in Pakistan, saying that they have a very high quality standard. German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock is arriving in Islamabad tomorrow on a two-day visit to hold talks with Pakistani leadership on a matter of mutual interest. She is visiting Pakistan on the invitation of Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. During the visit, the two foreign ministers will hold delegation-level talks on the entire range of bilateral matters and exchange views on regional and global issues. German Foreign Minister will also call on the Prime Minister. The two countries have long-standing cordial relations marked by mutual respect and close cooperation. Both sides attach special importance to strengthening bilateral cooperation in diverse fields. The visit of the Foreign Minister Baerbock is part of regular high-level exchanges between the two countries, and it's expected to impart further boost to the multifaceted Pakistani-Germany relationship. On the other side, Chairman of Joint Chief of Staff Committee General Nadeem Raza has said Pakistan is a responsible and confident nuclear state whose policy is full-spectrum deterrence within the scope of reliable nuclear balance. He was addressing a seminar on regional environment and imperatives of security, organized by the NAS Institute of Policy Studies in Rawalpindi. He said Pakistan's nuclear capability guaranteed the defense and integrity of the motherland. He said that the national security of the country is indivisible and it would not allow any compromise on nuclear program. The CJCSC underlined the Pakistan's nuclear program has the support of the masses and all political parties. Listeners, this is Radio Pakistan. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Mariam Aurangzeb says national dialogue and charter of economy are need of the hour to put the country on right track. Talking to media persons in Islamabad today, she said, through charter of economy and national dialogue, all the political parties and institutions should draw a red line not to be violated by any political party for its personal gains. The minister said the previous rulers of PTI used powers of their personal interests. She said if PTI wants election, then it should come to the National Assembly and tender resignations to the Speaker. The minister said the previous government destroyed all sectors of the country in their 4-year and spoiled relations with all brotherly countries. A pre-budget conference on business, agriculture and IT will be held in Islamabad tomorrow to sanitize the private business sector and incorporate their valuable suggestions. The conference will provide an opportunity to renowned businessmen, agriculturists and IT experts to present recommendations on IT, agriculture, textile, business and export sectors. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will address the conference. The Election Commission of Pakistan will complete printing of the final electoral rules by the 12th of August this year. This was announced by Secretary Election Commission of Pakistan Umar Hamid Khan while addressing a news conference in Islamabad this afternoon. He said the preliminary electoral rules have been placed at over 20,000 display centers across the country for general public to check their votes. Secretary Election Commission urged the people to visit these display centers for correction or inclusion of missing names, if any. He said people can also know about their votes by sending a free SMS containing CNIC number without hyphen and spaces to 8300, which is 8300. The Secretary ECP said that over 12 million voters will be eligible to exercise their right to franchise in the next general elections. On the special instructions of Indian Home Minister Amit Shah for more bloodshed of the Kashmiri people on the pretext of suspicious attacks on Pandits, Indian troops have stepped up brutalities in the garb of violent coordinated search operations in length and breadth of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. According to Kashmir Media Service, the personnel of Indian Army and paramilitary forces launched operations in different areas: Srinagar, Shopian, Islamabad, Pulwama, Kulgam, Kupwara, Baramulla, Bandipur and Budgam in the Kashmir Valley and Kishtwar, Doda, Poonch and Rajouri districts in the Jammu region. The troops sealed entry and exit points and conducted house-to-house searches. They harassed inmates and ransacked household goods. Speaking to party workers in Poonch, National Conference President Farooq Abdullah said that the BJP-led Indian government is pursuing a policy of denialism on Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, APHC leader Muhammad Musaddiq Adil passed away at his hometown in Sopore today. He was among top freedom leaders and was an uncompromising campaigner against Indian occupation of Jammu and Kashmir. Musaddiq was jailed for several years after 1965. South Korea and US have launched 8 missiles in response to a volley of ballistic missiles fired by North Korea. Speaking at a war memorial event in Seoul, South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol said his government would respond sternly to any provocation from its northern neighbor. And now about the cricket. In the West Indies cricket team has arrived in Multan for one-day series against Pakistan. 3 ODIs will be played between Pakistan and West Indies at Multan Cricket Stadium. The first match of the series will be played on Wednesday in Multan. And finally, the weather report. Mainly very hot and dry weather expected in most plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, light rain, wind and thunderstorm is likely to isolated places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan. Gusty and dust-raising winds are also likely to Potehar region during the period. And that is the end of the news. For more news analysis, you can always log on to our website, radio.gov.pk. You can also watch live video streaming for Bulletin, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.